Good morning, myself Pinky Chawla Advocate, practicing District Court as well as Supreme Court. It is being found that 498 cases are coming, lots of cases are coming day by day because most of the cases are based on lie basis. The actual fact is, which should be there in 498 case not mentioned on petty matters and unnecessary reason and cause being framed in by lodging FIR in 49840 cases. So the Supreme Court has given different verdict statement on 498 cases. Even said this 498 cases should not be there and given instruction that to the police department once a complaint come for these kind of matters they should be avoided and they should not be lodged immediately. There was a dispute between husband and wife left a matrimonial house. She has gone to her parents house. After she gone to parents house, she didn't return for 2 years. Her husband was worried about him. Number of calls he gives to her and her parents also for calling the panchayat, organizing the panchayat, but they refused. Ultimately the husband left no option to go to the family court and he filed divorce petition. Once he filed divorce petition, the wife gone to the lawyer and taken the advice. The lawyer suggested him that suggested her to go for 98 4063 to 323 506 of IPC FIR to be lodged against husband. She did. She gone to the police station and lodge a criminal complaint against her husband as well as his family member also. Once the FIR was lodged, the husband was very shocked because he was not having any kind of fault and she was not staying with him for last 2 years. So doesn't around for any kind of harassment, torture by husband and as well as her parents. But still she has gone. So for that, where they gone for regular bail and charge sheet was framed. Then the husband gone for under section CRPC 482 in High Court for cashing the FIR under section 498 406 323 506 of IPC. But the High Court did not hear to this and he did not favor the husband. So petition was rejected. Based on this petition, after taking the order of High Court, the husband and his family gone to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court has given different statement, which is very appreciable and gave a positive view in favor of the husband as well as his family member also. The Supreme Court says once a wife and husband has some dispute on petty matter and wife left for matrimonial reason and then she gone to her parents' house and after that instead of calling panchayat she is calling police as the police is giving her medicine to recover her illness. The police is not a doctor. Police comes and they create generally nuisance called husband as his family also and try to harass them, torture them because they are influenced by other party. And after that, instead of the dispute go to lower level, the dispute becomes so high that there is no option left that why go for these kind of cases 498 506 IPC and different cases also where sometimes the police doesn't do proper inquiry whether he put so many section under IPC whether these sections are applicable to the husband and his parents also just to harass and torture him. This kind of sections are included. The SCA again verdict that husband and wife there is a poise relation between them and this kind of relationship decided by the God and they should keep patience as much as is possible because it is not good that on petty matters the husband started fighting with the husband, left her matrimonial house without any reason, then gone for parents' house and doesn't have any patience. If husband has said anything or his family member has said anything, she should be so mature to understand why they have said And the same thing, if it happens in her parents' house, she bear those things. But if it comes in the matter of in-law house, instead of listening to them properly and give them respect and regard, she create nuisance, and she threaten her husband as well as in-laws that she is going her parents' house, and she will come with a number of cases. So this should not be there. The Supreme Court doesn't give permission for such kind of activities. Again, Supreme Court suggested, if the matter arises between husband and wife and they have temperamental differences over petty matters, instead of going to police station, they should call a regular panchayat where the both parties along with their parents should sit, and uh, they should reach to some conclusion. If they have some any doubt, clarity, or they have some differences, or there are certain things which they are not able to do, they should proper sit, and they should note down their merits and demerits of the matter, and after that they can go for regular practice, that these kind of problem which occur by either by husband or by wife should not occur again, and they should try to avoid those kind of situation due to this such kind of petty matter or differences arise. But instead of doing that, they go to the police station and create nuisance, and or they go to the advocates and take their suggestion. Of course, the advocates are there, some of them give right advice also, but most of them tell them, because they create the wife create and her family creates such kind of scene in front of advocates that they are helpless, and they said it must have done with them. So they suggest for different cases, because it is a moral duty of the police department that they should verify while filing 498 cases whether these 498 cases really apply to them or not. If it doesn't apply, then the Supreme Court has given strictly restriction to the police department that they should not file such kind of 498 cases. 498 cases will be filed on the ground of if they have some specific message, but not filed on the ground up if they have petty dispute and they have differences between them, or they have filing the wrong allegation or such where there is no validity or there is no authenticity of the wrong allegation, and if the wrong allegation has been filed and where the proof is there, suppose wife said my husband has beaten me bitterly. So if the wife has been beaten bitterly, is there any wound on her body, and where she has gone for any medical checkup? Vice versa, if a husband not looking after the wife and not looking after her livelihood, whether she has any proof, whether she has called any panchayat, whether she has any kind of discussion with his parents, her parents, or any other person which can be the witness that husband is not looking after them. So many things are there. The Supreme Court has given strict instruction to the police department should not interfere in husband-wife relationship, and if some petty matter arise, they should be solved immediately. Or in case the wife doesn't understand and she specifically like to come to the police station for filing such kind of cases, then it is a moral duty of the police department that they should organize panchayat where both the husband and wife parents and their reliable person should sit there who make them understand that this kind of situation should not arise. And if they have any kind of differences, temperamental differences, or any kind of problem or any kind of complaint between them, that should be sorted out immediately, or that for that they can make a written agreement also where they can put all the things in writing, so that in future if any problem comes, they can just revise the affidavit or agreement and the problem set it out. So Supreme Court has it's a good news for husband that Supreme Court has given a different direction for 98 cases. That this such kind of cases which are now increasing day by day in each and every state should be reduced, and the police should not entertain such kind of cases. Thank you so much for listening me and bearing with me. My number is 9818 277 131. If you have any queries in detail about this matter, you are feel free to talk to me anytime, but with your intimation. Thank you so much. Regards.